click, my click. I'm the Elephant King!
What? Okay, sound check. I gotta get a sound check from my comics.
Check
One, two.
Skittles 1, 2, Skittles 1, 2.
A little bit of a delay there. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the second season of Kidder's Comedy Corner. This is the last episode of round 1. This is, what is this? This is episode 9. Guys, how you doing? How's everyone doing it? What the hell? Where'd you go, Miguel? Get back here.
I'm
I'm coming back. Hold on.
You son of a bitch.
Miguel.
Get back here, iPhone. All right, guys. I want to introduce my guest. My first guest has a comedy album that is ripping up the Sirius XM channel called Coal Country. Should I spell it?
Yeah, always spell it. It's my
Coal
favorite thing.
Country. That's Country. I love it. And normally she's headlining comedy for Carnival Cruises. Right now, she's currently stationed in Pittsburgh, working on her real estate license while managing being a new puppy mom to the long-haired wiener dog. Please welcome the very funny JC Coccoli. How you doing, JC?
Oh man, we're great. We're living our lives. We're
Oh my
healthy.
God.
We're happy. This is a wiener dog with this body.
Is it a wiener dog with a weenie or no?
No, it's no weenie. She's got a vajayjay.
She's got a vajaj. What's her name?
Yeah. Her name is Spaghetti and Meatballs.
That's
Can't
like,
you even?
yeah, no, it's like, I don't know, what is that? Like, oh God, that's a long name. Okay, JC.
I mean, yeah, it's a long name.
JC, 30 seconds. Let's hear a little bit about your life.
Absolutely. So I'm getting my real estate license in Pennsylvania because I'm not cut out to be poor, hands down. And like this pandemic has made a lot of us comedians like be like, oh, I'm okay being poor. I'm not. I'm about to sell some motherfucking houses in Pennsylvania to like some hoopty-doop people. And I'm happy about it. Now listen, is real estate boring? Yes. But is money boring? No.
It's a means to an end, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I mean,
it's
like,
fine.
look, yeah. I mean, look. I used to sell real estate, and I don't know. It's a fun. Look, you're a creative person. It's a fun way to be creative. You can be different characters on the phone. You know.
And also, you can be different characters on the phone. You can be, and I want to sell to artists. I want to sell to like people like us that like don't have real jobs. I want to sell like shacks and be like, go and make this into your own artist space. You know what I mean? Like. Just make it your own. It doesn't have to be anything, but I'm definitely not going to sit stagnant as fuck. That's not going to happen here.
Good. All right, guys. My next guest is the proud founder of the Misfits Toy Comedy Studio. He has performed all over the world, including the world-famous Comedy Store, the Hollywood Improv, and a Burger King down on Sunset.
Hilarious.
I love that Burger King. It's amazing.
Let's hear it for Iggy Love Sky. What's up, Iggy?
Oh my God, what an awesome day today. I actually, I moved my office out of my bedroom, and for the first time, I don't sleep with my desk anymore. I am no longer I'm a desk phobe now. I'm a deskophobe. I've become deskophobic. I'm putting it out there. I know I'm against desks, and I don't sleep with desks no more. I came out. I'm not doing desks. I need to go to bed without work being on my face. That's just the honest truth. Like, I need to sleep without that screen right there.
Iggy, let's hear a little bit about yourself, besides the discophobic part. 30 seconds or less.
So my she brought me from communist Russia, to America, because she got the Red Scare. I'm not talking about her period. I'm talking about communism. And we were Jewish refugees, and we settled in the hood, the real hood, Denver, Colorado. And
nice.
And then she raised me with these amazing choices. You can either get good grades, or I can beat you with stick. It's your choice.
That's your choice.
It's your choice.
Are you in Colorado right now?
No, I'm in San Diego. So thank goodness, I'm in SoCal. So yeah, I'm living the dream in SoCal, waiting for LA to chill out, to go back up north. But yeah.
Nice, dude. And who's that friend behind you?
Oh, this is Skittles. this is my friend Skittles, and then we've got Eeyore, the crying donkey. Which, yes.
You have Skittles, and I have Bertha.
I love it. I love it.
My wife named her when she got her for me, and at first I didn't like it, but Bertha grew on me. All right, guys. Last but definitely not least, this huggable, lovable guy is a cat dad.
Oh yeah.
You gonna show us the cat? No.
No, they left, man. That's the cool thing.
He's appeared.
Cats.
He's appeared a few times on the show already, and he's thirsty for more ass. He's thirsty for ass.
Yes. Yes.
Ladies
always.
and gents, give it up for my good buddy Miguel Rojas. What's up, brother?
Yay. Hi.
All right. For anyone watching the show who doesn't know you, 30 seconds or less. Let's hear it.
30 seconds or less. I'm born and raised in the hood, and I'm a cat dad. And one of them's trying to get in. Be right back. What do you want? Go away.
Okay.
I'm working. Okay.
He's working. All right. Let's all
All
take
right.
a break.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That was
Awesome.
my cat, Jules. Yeah, I got
Awesome.
2 of them.
Jules and
Harley. I used to name all my cats. I used to name all my animals after Harley Davidson parts. Like I had a dog named Knuckles because there's a knucklehead motor. I had a dog named Springer because of the Springer front end. And then I have Harley Davidson.
So where did Jewel come in?
Named, my daughter. She wanted to name him after Jules from Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
She loves that movie. Yeah,
Okay.
she's like, "What do you name him, Jules?" And I was like, "Oh, breaking my streak of Harley parts." But
this
okay,
is your cat.
whatever.
This is your cat.
Your cat, not my cat. Yeah.
Well, awesome, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. This is season 2. We're going to be going into our, I don't know if you would call it semifinals, quarterfinals. I don't know. I've got to figure that all out. But this is the last episode of round 1, and I'm excited for tonight, guys. All right. I'm Chris Kidder. I don't know why I didn't start with that. I'm Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. I like to say that. Because it's true. Real quick, before we start, I have to give our sponsors a shout out. Not that I have to, but I like to. I like these people. All right, here we go. Sponsor number 1. Got Anger. Breakthrough Innovative Group is a full-service consulting firm specializing in anger management. They are a Los Angeles County certified provider since 2007. They provide education and training services to organizations and individuals to build stronger, healthier relationships. Trust me, I know. After Maria helped me through my 26 hours of court-ordered anger management, I felt like a new man. And thank you, Maria, so much for helping me out.
You said 26 hours.
I did say it. All right, my next sponsor, Greg Dean, the professor of comedy. He's been teaching comedy techniques and how to succeed, not succeed, in comedy for over 40 years. If you're considering stand-up comedy, want to add some humor to your speeches or presentations, or you're an expert who just wants a refresher course on proper joke structure, then go check out his website, standupcomedy.com. All right.
Good for him for getting that website.
Right?
Hey, that was good, right? Yeah,
How is
congratulations.
standupcomedy.com available? Is what I want to know.
Well,
That's how old Greg Dean is.
Yes, he's old. His name is on the wall at the Comedy Store. I mean, he's been in the business 40 plus years.
Good for him.
He's actually my first comedy coach. He was my first comedy coach when I got into comedy 20 years ago.
He's coached Whoopi Goldberg. He's coached a lot of big comedians. He's pretty amazing. All right. For anyone who doesn't know the show, tonight we're going to be doing rounds of pop culture trivia. Now, everyone assumes pop culture trivia is going to be like within the last few years. It's not true. My pop culture trivia spans all pop culture trivia over the last 50 years. So I know some people are like, "Why wasn't even born then?" I don't give a shit. You know, I have people who are on the show who are 20 years old, and I have people on the show who are 70. So I have to give
under the bus.
I have to give everyone a shot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you're watching on Twitch or watching on Facebook, if you want to get into the live chat, make sure you go over to youtube.com/Chris Kidder. Make sure you join in the conversation. Real quick, shout out to Darren Hereford. I see Danilo. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Free Spur, thank you for being here. I'm going to see many more people throughout the evening. You always jump in, people. I love you. All right, we're going to start with our first question. It's our first series question. I want to start with you, Miguel.
Oh, Lord.
What's the worst performance you've ever had? And you got about a minute or two, so this isn't story time.
Worst performance I ever had. All right, so I was working out my Dodger joke. You know my Dodger joke.
Yep.
And I went to this little tiny club in East LA. It's not even really a club. It was more like a bar / they were doing comedy. And I figured, okay, this is safe. Nobody really knows me. It's a brand new joke. I've never tested it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what goes on. So I go up and the other comics were like, "Oh, it's Miguel. Hey, you know, you're going to do great." And I'm like, no, I'm going to do a new joke. You're not going to do any of your old stuff? I was like, no, I'm going to try a new joke. The host gets up and he goes, "All right, guys. Hey, this next comic coming to the stage. Super funny, great guy, super talented. Oh, he's gonna make you laugh." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, dude. Like, don't throw that on me. I'm trying a new joke." Anyways, I get up and it was horrible. The joke was off timing. I missed my timing. I missed my spots. Crowd was not into it. Some dude at the end of the bar was drunk and he's like, "Shut the hell up." And I'm like, "Oh, great, dude." Turns out that dude is the owner of the bar.
Oh, Jesus.
"Why are we having these guys here?" He's yelling through my whole set. Joke is just, it is so bad, dude. Like, I stumbled. I had rehearsed it, but people were looking at me like, "Yeah, I thought you said this dude was funny. You said he was great." A girl she was looking on her phone and she kept going, "Uh-huh. Uh-huh."
Yeah.
And she was texting. Dude started ordering drinks. Guy got up and ordered shots. "Can I get around the shots over here? Anything to stop this guy from talking?" It was that bad, dude. I fell so hard on my face. It was unbelievable. But I got maybe 30 good seconds out of it, and then from there I just built. And now I have the Dodger joke that you know, and that was one of my worst performances. But the guy yelled out. He literally yelled out, "Shut the hell up! Who are these people?
Yeah, you can't fight him on that either if he's the owner of the club. You know what I mean?"
And he was the owner of the bar. Yeah, he's the owner. Drunk at the end, you know, and he actually paid us at the end. I got paid for I got like $10 for landing on my face. So
nice. Hey, $10 is $10, bro.
Right?
Hey, JC, what about you? You got any
Never bombed in my life, Chris. Thanks for asking. Next question. You know what was so fascinating is that joining Carnival Cruise Line, you had to really adapt as a comic because you can do 1-hour sets on the road and do your shows. But then when you book a corporate gig, it's a different setup, right? Like, you book that corporate gig, you're gearing it towards the corporate. But when you're corporate and on the ocean and stranded and you're with your crowd for like 7 days, you know what I mean? You really have to think about what happens when you bomb. And I remember I do a shiwi joke, which is a shiwi is the female it's what women can take on a camping trip to pee while standing up. It's a
Oh,
device
yeah,
on
yeah.
Amazon.
It's like a cone, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cone. You basically can like have a dick for a day. And
Awesome.
yeah, and the joke is great. It's super funny, but like if I get a word or two messed up, or if I do the bit a little too long, it gets kind of crude. And yeah, I mean, there was definitely like some Bible Belt people on that crowd that were just like, I've never peed in my life. And it was an eat shit type of show. And and I was walking on the steps, this is no joke, because it's like 19 floors, right, of a cruise ship. You couldn't avoid your crowd if you tried. So I would like wear my hair up, wear like galoshes. I would have a hoodie on. You wouldn't know who I am if you tried. But as I was walking up the steps to my like comedian's quarters, I heard a dueling, conflicting show experience where like a young girl was like, that was super funny, and the other person was like, that was the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
As I was like walking up with a hoodie, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill these people.
Oh.
What about you, Iggy?
Man, I'm trying to think. So there's my mom's. I was in a comedy competition, and she's in the audience, and you think that my mom's would be supportive of me and everything, and I'm kind of struggling and everything. She's just sitting there. You got Georgetown education for this? This is why I brought you to America?
She said that out loud?
I'm like, Mom, can you wait till I get off the stage? No, it's time for you to get off stage. I'm like, Jesus. Like, it was so bad. Everyone started laughing. She's like, see, I'm funny. I should be on stage. You need to find a different job. Like, I'm just like, oh, it was brutal.
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
brutal. That was probably the hardest one, is when Mom just like laid into me.
Oh, that's great, dude. I don't have any horror stories, not yet. Personally. I did a show.
God.
I was talking to Miguel actually earlier today. I had a show last night. And it was a whole new set, and I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to go up after a person, and here's the thing: like, I've only been doing this for a few years, so I'm still, in my opinion, a baby, right? So, last night was the first time I knew the order of the lineup, and I was supposed to go after this chick. Sorry, yeah, I say chick, whatever.
How dare you?
Cancel me. Cancel me. I dare you.
Don't you ever say shit.
So I'm supposed to go after this comedian, and I'm thinking, okay, I got maybe 10 more minutes, and I'm kind of just in my head, kind of going over stuff in my head, and then they're like, yo, Kidder, you're up. She's not here. And so I was like, what? And so I went on stage, like all frantic, not in my head, mentally ready. And I got up, and I couldn't remember half my shit. I think I even said to the crowd, like, sorry, I can't remember this joke because I think I smoked way too much weed, which was true when I was younger. But yeah, I just couldn't remember my shit. And I hit some good jokes and got some good laughs on the jokes I landed. But it's one giant story. So if you watch the whole thing back and replay, it's a giant friggin' train wreck is what it is. And it's a train with missing cars. Yeah. So anyways, all right, we're going to do our first 10 questions. Okay. These questions are worth 1 point each because this is the easy round. Okay. These are worth 1 point each. I have two rules. First rule, you have to let me finish the question. I have to finish the question before you guys get the answer. Second rule is your name is your buzzard. Iggy, you're the new one. The other two have been on the show before. Your name is your buzzard. So if you know the answer, don't shout out the answer. Shout out your name. Whoever I hear on my end, I'm going to call on you. All right, got it? And then when we finish, JC is going to bless us with some jokes, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought it was rhetorical.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, yeah.
It kind of sounded rhetorical, didn't it? Okay. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Washington.
You just yell out our name.
Oh, and real quick, Danilo, in one of my viewers, says I needed God anger like in 2005. This is true. I did need that shit way back then. He's known me for a long time. I had issues. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What was the name of the llama in the movie Napoleon Dynamite?
Betty.
No, you gotta say your name if you know it.
Oh, sorry. JC.
JC.
Nancy. No, it's
No.
it's
No.
Dina. Okay.
What'd you say?
Oh,
What did you say?
I said what you think I said.
No, what did you just say?
Dina.
Go for it. The other two don't know. Do you know it?
Iggy.
Dina.
No.
Damn it. Debbie.
Miguel.
Go for it, Miguel. And no Google, Iggy.
Damn
No
it.
Google.
was
I
just
could-
about to do-
I can see the reflections. Reflections in your eyeballs. No, I'm just saying they've been on the show. I'll call
Think
you
so.
out on
I
that
don't
shit.
know.
All right, the answer I'm looking for is Tina.
Tina.
No.
Oh,
I know.
Tina.
I thought you said it and then you didn't.
But I knew
Damn
it was
it.
like an Okay, fuck. All right, next question. Go.
All right, here we go. What links these clues together? Mr. White, Mr. Orange, and Mr. Pink.
Miguel.
Miguel.
Reservoir Dogs.
It is Reservoir Dogs.
Wow. Yeah, that's a Miguel question for sure.
What?
You heard me, Mexican.
What?
You heard me,
No, you're-
Mexican.
Oh.
Profiling. Damn.
Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch.
All right.
Put you in a warehouse.
Oh, I love
Nice
it.
seeing everybody.
The hate. The hate. I love it. It's going to get hot in here. All right. In 1980, what band released Another One Bites the Dust?
Miguel.
Oh,
Miguel.
Queen.
Queen.
good job. Also a Miguel question.
Oh, yeah. Mexican
What?
and gay supporter right here.
Or old.
Oh, I like the gay supporter. I'm a big
All right.
supporter.
All right. What is the name of the Tiger King's biggest adversary?
JC.
JC.
Carol. Baskin.
Carol Baskins.
Ooh.
Good job. All right.
Thank you.
What popular 90s sitcom was a spinoff of Cheers?
Miguel.
Miguel.
Frasier.
Frasier. It is
Oh
Frasier, sir.
shit! It is Frasier, and it's coming back.
Is it really?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they're coming back this season, this September.
Nice. Good for
that's
them.
Awesome. Yeah,
All
that's
original
cool.
cast, all original everything.
Oh, I'd
Just-
like to see
Just
that.
15, 20 years older. Yeah.
Yeah. When radio is dead. So continue.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a
Just
podcast show now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say podcast.
In 81, what product was asked for in a commercial with the line, "Pardon me, do you have any?"
Iggy.
Miguel.
Iggy.
JC.
Iggy.
Dupont. Dijon
Ah.
mustard. Dupont.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Everyone's on the
Good job.
scoreboard. Hell yeah. Okay. Who got in an entanglement with August?
Miguel.
Iggy.
Miguel.
Jada Smith.
Yes, it
Jada
was.
Pinkett Smith.
Who's August?
I
Her
think
side
he's
piece.
an athlete, isn't he?
Is a singer.
Singer? Yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
it was like some big deal.
Why do I know that? Why
don't
do I
know.
know all of that?
I don't
Why do I
know.
know all their business?
Because you have a cat named Jewel. I don't know.
Yeah, Jules. It's
Jules.
Jules, but
Jules,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because I'm a cat dad.
The two stars of this animated movie were named Poppy and Branch.
JC.
JC.
Is it Pups? Is it the? See, okay. I think I made that up. The Secret World of Pups. Okay.
Poppy and Branch were the two main characters.
JC.
JC.
Soul.
No, that's a great movie. That is like a top 3
Yeah.
animated film for me now. I loved
It's
it so
okay.
much.
I really thought it was fine. I honestly like.
Really? I loved it. It
Yeah.
just, I don't know. It resonated with me. The answer I'm looking for is Trolls.
Trolls.
Trolls, yeah.
The one I
Was that-
didn't see.
Yeah.
That was,
Really?
Trolls was good.
Trolls I really like. You know what I liked about Trolls was the textures in the animation because they were all made out of like felt. Like the background was felt and stuff, and it was animated that way. It looked really nice.
I
All right. He lives in a swamp, and his best friend is a donkey.
Iggy.
Iggy.
Miguel.
Iggy.
Shrek. Shrek.
Shrek. Yes, sir. Who released the highly viewed music video WAP?
Miguel.
JC.
Miguel.
I I said first.
Cardi B.
Cardi
I said
B.
JC. I'm being what happened? I was first.
That's all I heard was Miguel first.
Check your
First of all,
headphones.
wait,
Fuck you, Miguel. Fuck
wait,
you,
listen.
Miguel.
I got a booster in my attic and a booster in my bedroom to boost my signal because I've lost 2 times not being able to get first.
You did. I've noticed your internet is really good, dude. Because I've accused him. I know. JC's getting pissed.
I got a booster, dude.
So
I had the
pissed
guy
right
come
now.
in.
JC, don't worry, because round 2 they're worth 3 points. Round 3 they're worth 5 points. So it's anyone's game.
Yeah, and I'm gonna suck on the next 2 rounds, so don't worry.
I'm coming for you, Miguel. I'm coming for you.
Damn, I'm gonna get ready.
All right, everyone, let's hear some awesome comedy from the one and only JC Coccoli.
Clapping for myself. Clapping for myself.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so nice to see everybody. Thank you to the fans for coming out tonight. It's so nice to see people safe and happy and slowly dying inside. This pandemic is never going to end, and we need to get accustomed to not being able to use our lower half of our body. I'm doing okay. You know, considering all things, I think that I have moved forward because it's all about small progressions during a pandemic. You know what I mean? It's like the little things that make you happy. Like, for instance, I am a big fan of watching people on TikTok with their dogs. Every now and then, it'll be like a supermodel who like puts a ton of cream on super close to her face, because you'll be watching a video and then it'll like pop to like a hot model who's like wop 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 pop pop pop. And then you watch them kind of put like 1,000 pounds of cream on, and it goes on for like 50 minutes. And then at the end, they look like a completely different person. And as a girl growing up in Pittsburgh who was kind of blue collar, it's like, this bitch was never poor, because when you're poor, you don't put on that much cream ever. You never take all your cream in one dop. You always just put like a couple here and a couple there, and you only let men see you from like here up. You know what I mean? Some bitches don't know what it's like to be poor. You know, you don't take the whole cream. You dollop. You fucking dollop in a couple places. I'm in New York City. I'm happy to be here. I drove out. That was really nice. I took, my car, and I drove out from Pittsburgh all the way to New York. A lot of farms when you're driving from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania into New York City. A lot of heavy farm industry. I saw a sign that babies are just like us. I don't know what the fuck that means, but if one's inside me, it's gonna go, you know? So is that what the sign is supposed to mean? Who cleared the idea of babies are just like us? Like, what is that supposed to mean? What does that mean? Like, on a scale of anything? I don't understand, because once you hit like the middle parts of farmland, you'll see people be like, oh, there was another sign that was like, no socialism, no oil, no coal, pro-life. And it's like, are you aware that coal, oil, and socialism collectively save lives if you do them right? Like, I just feel like if you got rid of coal and oil, you'd save a lot more lives than trying to take a baby from me and making me have it. It's just a weird Christianity type thing. Speaking of which, I grew up Catholic. I clearly am no longer Catholic. You can tell because I'm happy. And I'm happy to be like a recovering Catholic. You know what I mean? Because like now people kind of like can talk to you different about things. I think I'm leaning actually a little bit more towards atheism. I was always afraid to say I was an atheist because I didn't want to actually get to heaven and then have to have that like conversation of like, oh, I didn't really mean I was an atheist. Can you just let me in? So I do think now it's okay and it's safe to say like, I am an atheist if I'm right. Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
You know, just like until I get to the very tip top. Like if I'm wrong, can I get a takey back? God, can I get a takey back? Let it in? Is that how God talks to people? I have been dating during the pandemic. I know a lot of people are concerned about that type of thing, but as a single woman who is down to fuck, I'm not gonna let a virus stop that pussy. You know what I'm talking about? As a woman, you just don't let a virus stop that pussy. So I've made a good go of it. I've had like some really great flings in and out. I like to get people COVID tested as a part of my regimen. I almost feel like Dorian Gray, like the guy from 50 Shades of Grey, who's like, but reversed. I've got like a certain set of rules, and I like to get them like tested, and I get their BMI, just right on their like hips. So if they get a little bit too chubby, I send them to the chopping block. I don't take that COVID weight. You know what I mean? I want only thin and killing it men inside my place. Being outside has been like interesting. Having a puppy, I've been able to interact with people more. I've never really had a dog before, so this is a new experience to actually like communicate with people only through your dog. I'll take her out to the dog parks and out to like the Central Park and such, and then people will come out and talk to you, and then you get to like have this conversation, but it's not actually about each other. It's about an animal, and you sound fucking crazy. You'll be like, oh, my dog, ate pigeon shit the other day, and they'll be like, oh my God, my dog ate pigeon shit the other day, and you're like, oh my God, do you want to exchange emails? We can talk about this pigeon shit all day long. But it's been nice. Like the one thing about having a small dog that can kind of go everywhere with you is she's super portable. I really enjoy having her. Like when I'm in California, I live on a ranch, and the only real difficult part about having a small pup is like watching to make sure it doesn't die on your watch. Like, like you have cats, if they ever got out, they'd be taken by a coyote, like in a heartbeat. But my dog, man, there's this hawk that's just straight up circling this bitch. And this hawk is just hanging out, like locking eyes with my dog. And I'm like, if there's a pandemic and my dog gets taken by a fucking hawk, I'm not going to be okay in 2022. You know what I mean? I'm not coming back to comedy. I'm going straight into a straitjacket, heading on out. It's not possible to recover from a dog getting eaten by a hawk. What else? So my family's doing well. My family's all on the tips of getting vaccinated, which has been great. I now have a couple of family members that are getting the needles in their arms, which feels good. Because those people, bless their heart, but like my family's not cut out to be stuck at home for a long period of time. They were Navy artists in the Navy. They were musicians in the Navy. They traveled the world, and now they're just trapped at home. And like, do old people have sex? No, right? For sure not, right? Like, I haven't been able to ask them, but I'm just like, are you guys sucking each other off? You can't ask that. I want to know. Deep down, I want to know. But, like, there's no way, right? Like, they just are like.
You'll find out.
No.
Yeah.
How will I
Eventually.
know?
Because you'll be old.
Eventually, you'll get old.
You'll get old. And you'll be like, oh, yeah. Well, they do fuck.
Do they really, though? Chris, you don't even know that, though. I
plan on finding out, though.
Okay, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. All right, that's it. That's my time. I'm out of here.
I'm out. Awesome job, guys. That was JC Coccoli. Oh, yeah, dude. Great job, JC. Awesome. All right.
It's just so Coccoli. It's just so, I love it. So.
Is it Italian?
It means, yeah, it's Italian. It means to cuddle in Italian.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. If you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, all that jazz. We're live streaming every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, let's move on to our next question. I'll start with you, JC. And I want to know what the viewers think, too. What's your favorite board game and why?
Oh, man. Board game. Okay, physical board game.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I mean, this isn't fair because I'm studying real estate now. So, like, I'm back up on Monopoly. Like, I'm just straight capitalizing.
That's not how it works, though.
Yeah, but when you're white and blonde, there are no rules. You know what I'm talking about?
Amen.
I'll be honest with you. Monopoly is a fun game. It lasts for 10 hours, though. So I'm going to say Monopoly. Or Shoots and Ladders is pretty fun, too. Can I do, like, a...
Yeah, of course.
All right,
Shoots and Ladders is awesome, too. What about you, Iggy?
So when I was younger, it was Candyland. It was all Candyland. And because I'm Russian, I like to cheat. And so I would see how many people there were, and then I would hide the chocolate brittle 3 cards down, and everybody who knows Candyland, and I would whip out the brittle, and boom, and I would win every single time. So like up until 6 years old, it was all Candyland. Like it was all Candyland. Now I'm Settlers of Catan.
Nice.
I'm Settlers of Catan, and that one you can't really cheat on, but like that's my jam. Like it's like Dungeons and Dragons for like
for
I get really
adults.
competitive with my like 8-year-old niece. I'm like all about like conquering the world, which is still kind of Russian.
Yes, that is. I think that's one of the most popular games too.
I got all the extension set. Like I've got problems.
Yeah. What about you, Miguel?
My answer is gonna be completely boring. It's chess. I like to play chess.
All right, moving on, guys. Here we go. All right, no, I'm just kidding.
No Queen's Gambit for you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I always liked the idea of the game, and I tried to learn. No one would teach me. My brother-in-law showed me how to play, and he kicked my ass for 1 year straight. Like I got beat up bad. Right? There's pretty much no way to cheat at chess, But eventually, I beat him, and it was probably one of like I couldn't even control it the day I beat him. I stood up and I was like, yeah! I did the whole I won the World Series and took my shirt off and waved it around my head, and then he was like, okay, so you want to play again? And I was like, oh, so you don't celebrate like that when you win? So I was like, sorry, but yeah, that's the only game. That's the only board game I play. We can't play anything else in my family because it gets violent.
It's
Monopoly,
funny that
any of that shit. You can't play Monopoly. They hide money. Motherfuckers are making side deals. They're like, I'll sell you this one for that one.
You can't finish the game without the board game going flying off the table.
Hey, bro, let me be honest with you. The oil, but we don't even play Monopoly. Monopoly ends up in a fight, a fist fight. We don't even finish it. Go to jail. We all been there. We don't even play Monopoly. Yeah, we go past jail. We don't even go to jail. We don't even call it go to jail. We call it go to visit. That's what we call it.
Go to visit.
Yeah, go to visit. Go to see my uncle. Go to see my cousins. That's what we call it. Go to see Theo. You're gonna go see Theo. He's locked up. We're gonna go see Theo. So
nice.
Yeah, last time we played Monopoly, there was literally a Royal Rumble in the front room. They had all the cousins were fighting over bullshit of fake money. By the way, Monopoly money. We were fighting over. The banker always cheats.
Yeah.
We play with WIC and food stamps. Like we do IOUs, and it gets out of control. So we don't play it no more.
I do like that game. I like playing with my kids, but personally, my favorite is probably Civilizations. It's like a 10-hour game though. That's a pretty hardcore game. It's usually my boys and I would get together. We start at 10 o'clock at night and drink through the night and start cooking chicken wings at 3 or 4 in the morning, and we finish by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's acid. You're just on it.
Oh, it's cigars, drinking booze, and it's a guy's night kind of a thing. It's a long game, but I like with the family. It's like Catan. I love Catan, and that's something my kids can still play. So, all right, here we go. Next round of trivia. These are worth 3 points each. Your name is your buzzer. Your name is your buzzer. All right, here we go. He released his first 1-hour special on HBO in 2000 called Killing Them Softly.
Miguel.
It
was Dave Chappelle.
It was. Yes, sir.
I would have said Bill Burr.
You would have said Bill Burr?
Yeah, I don't know. Just out of fear.
What city in Spain is also the last name of Alvin and the Chipmunks caregiver, Dave?
Iggy. Valencia.
No. No. JC.
Basque?
No.
Iggy.
Go for it, Iggy.
Barcelona.
No. Madrid. Let's just start naming them off. No.
Start naming them off.
No, I know. The answer is Seville. Dave Seville.
Seville.
Yeah.
Should have let us keep going till we got every single part of
No,
the
no
geography.
way, no way. There's money on the table here. How many Super Bowl rings does Tom Brady own?
Iggy.
JC.
Iggy.
3.
No. What the?
Miguel.
That's not it. JC.
Miguel.
It is 7.
7.
No. Damn it.
Did you say no? Or you say no because
Yes.
he did? Okay.
Say no because you got it.
Oh, okay. According to 90s jargon, what is a home skillet?
JC.
JC.
Your friend.
Hell yeah, it's your friend, it's your bro, it's your homie.
Oh,
What's up, home skillet? I used to say that.
did you really? Oh,
Iggy's
that would
like,
explain that.
what?
I did used to say that. Embarrassingly.
I thought it was a George Foreman.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a George Foreman grill.
That's what I thought it was.
All right, what color is SpongeBob's best friend?
Iggy.
JC.
Miguel.
Iggy.
Pink.
He is pink. All right. Here we go. Next question. Where's your ideal place to go on a date? Let's start with you, Miguel.
Comedy club.
Comedy
I don't
club.
I don't go on very many dates, but comedy club.
Good.
If I do, if I get lucky enough, I'm like, come see me make strangers laugh. But,
Yeah.
you know.
What about you,
And it's-
JC?
No, wait. Let me
Oh,
just say
what?
this. Wait.
Okay.
Let me say this.
Jesus.
Just for anybody out there. For anybody
Oh
out
boy. Here we go.
there. It is the perfect. No, seriously. Listen. It's the perfect date. You don't have to really talk to her. The comedians make her laugh. They put her in a good mood. You get drinks and food, and then in the car you have conversation. Which comedian did you like best? So it works out perfect for dates.
Sounds like
Good.
the absolute worst date
Worst.
I've ever been
What
on.
about you, JC?
Hell no, you would love me.
Okay, I think my favorite date. You know, I love food. I love wine. I love when it's cooked in front of you. I would love to go to like an experience with a chef. That's my kind of date. You know what I mean? Where you like cook your own meal, maybe in the wilderness. You know what I mean? You're like, you catch trout and then you grill it. And then maybe you slaughter a deer and then you skin it. And then you like cook some deer and then you put the rest of the deer in the freezer and then you fuck all night in a tent. And you
What,
wake
you trying
up
to date Joe Rogan?
Yeah, what the fuck?
dude? The fuck?
I mean,
You trying to
what
date
makes-
Joe Rogan?
what
No,
makes you
that's elk meat.
What
Oh,
makes
sorry.
you think? First of all, what makes you think Joe and I never did date, baby?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that one. Jeez.
Yeah, I'll say that. That's my favorite date. That's my kind of date, like an outdoor adventure cooking meal,
Nice.
sex in the woods.
Okay.
Well,
on
thank
a,
God
on a,
we know
on a
you're
log.
not bougie. We know you're not bougie. That's the one thing. Yeah. Yeah, you're not
I mean,
bougie at all.
It would be good food. It would be good food, but it'd be in the tent.
I want a personal
Yeah.
chef to fly in on a helicopter and a raft and a homemade cabin. And I'm not a bougie
Nope.
girl.
No cats.
You date me,
invited,
honey.
bitch.
You date me, honey. You're going to the ice house.
You
And I'm
get
giving
you get
one of the
ice
free
house
drinks.
and then afterwards street tacos.
And
All
you
right.
get a free drink with one of the drink tickets that they
What
gave.
are the drink tickets that you got? What about you, Iggy? Ideal date? Where you going?
Oh, so there's two because JC brought it up, and I do love going like off the grid, and it's a good test, you know, because the last time I took my date, we went off the grid camping, and he started crying, and I was like, whoa, why are you crying? And he's like, I forgot my makeup bag at home.
I get
And I'm
that.
like,
Nice.
This is why I became gay, so I don't have to put up with this kind of stuff.
You should have been gay in the 80s, babe.
And you know, he looked at me straight in the face. He's like, I don't know if you're gonna like me when you see my morning face. I
get
didn't
that.
know what a morning face was. And he's like, can we stop at the Neiman Marcus near Joshua Tree? I'm like, what? There's no. He needed Bobby Brown bronzer. I didn't know what that was.
Bobby Brown. That's
Bronzer.
a thing.
Yeah, and I was like,
Bobby
is that
Brown?
like is that
Oh,
a
nice.
Whitney Bobby reference? Like, I did not know what this was. I was just.
I am so looking up Bobby Brown bronzer.
Brown.
That is,
Bro.
yeah. Just alone right there, I'd have been like, all right, sugar, I'm taking you. Just off of that. That would have been.
And then in the morning, we wake up and we wake up and he's like, what do you want to do today? And I saw him. I was like, I want to go to Neiman Marcus and get some Bobby Brown bronzers. What I want to do.
Oh, this setup.
Nice.
I love it,
up
dude.
Bobby Brown. That's awesome.
You know what's funny? I would never take my date out on a hike. You know what I mean? Like hiking's my thing. My wife is very much, she wants to get her nails done. We've been together 19 years. She's gone on 3 hikes with me. One when we first started dating, and I took her. There's Runyon Canyon in Hollywood, which any hiker knows is not a hike. It's not a hike. That's why she was willing to do it. And then I took her on our honeymoon in Hawaii. I started taking her up a trail, and she got pissed off. I got it on video. And she said she wanted facials and get her manicure and her pedicure, and she wanted to go shopping. She was pouting. And so I was like, all right, we're done. And then I took her hiking this last year. That's the 3 hikes. But I would never take anyone on a hike because I don't want, that's my time. That's Chris' time. You know, you stay away from me. That's my time away. And that's how we've been together 19 years because we opposites attract kind of a thing. All right, real quick, we're going to do our next 5 questions, and then we're going to go into some comedy with Iggy. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. These are worth 3 points. He invented the kickflip McTwist in 900 aerial.
JC.
JC.
Tony Hawk.
It was Tony Hawk. Name the spin-off show from the film series Karate Kid.
JC.
JC.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Oh.
What company's tireless drumming Pink Bunny made its debut in '89?
JC.
JC.
What? I was way before that. That's not even funny. That was like 3 seconds before.
Iggy was, I heard.
If you, your internet cut
that
out.
was like 3 seconds before. Like, that's not even funny.
Well, Iggy, in her defense, I wasn't done. I heard your name before I was done saying the question. So that's why I said, you gotta let me finish.
So how do we know when you're finished?
When I finish
Don't
the
stop
question.
talking.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm acting like your wife. I'm so sorry.
Hold on, JC's jumping back in.
Okay.
All right. What happened, JC?
She kicked her internet off.
Okay, you're still muted, JC. Unmute yourself. All right.
You didn't have to kick me out, you guys. It was the
I know.
Energizer Bunny. It's fucked up.
Yes. We were debating because he didn't let me finish the question. That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you heard him first.
How do we know when he's finished?
You gotta let.
That's
you gotta,
true.
Gotta let me
Yeah, so
finish.
JC was right.
All right, here we go. 2019 is trending. In a 29. Jesus, I can't even speak. I know, right? In 2019, a trending Facebook group said they were going to raid what?
Iggy.
Miguel.
Iggy.
Capital.
No. I love your
wrong
answer.
year. Shoot, wrong year. I'm so sorry.
Miguel.
Wrong year.
Miguel, Area 51.
It was Area 51.
Right. That's right. I remember that.
Iggy's winning the humor side of the questions, which is awesome. This is the most viewed foreign show on Netflix.
JC.
Foreign
show. Shies out. Foreign, does that mean like in a different language?
It's in a different language. It's made in another country. Yep. And it's the most viewed.
Most viewed. Ooh, is it the show about agents? Call My Agent, the French show?
No.
Okay.
It's actually my favorite show.
It's a great show.
Iggy.
Iggy, go for it.
It's that German. Mike Mind, Fudge-O-Matic. It's the Geo.
Don't say Minecraft.
Darn it! I'm having a mind fart.
No, the answer I'm looking for. The answer I'm looking for is La Casa de Papel, known in the U.S. as Money Heist.
Okay, good to know.
If you have not seen it, it is the best show on Netflix, in my opinion.
Good to know.
And it's fucking amazing with a capital F. Absolutely go watch it. All right, so that concludes that round. When we do our next round, they're going to be worth 5 points. It's still anyone's game. Iggy, let's hear some of your comedy, brother.
So, we were talking about, JC was talking about being poor, right? And I grew up, you know, I'm an immigrant family, and we moved to America, and and we really worked hard at achieving the American dream, to speak Spanish fluently. And it was tough. Like, it was super tough, because like I had to help my parents pass the citizenship exam, and they had like crazy questions, you know, like what does the president's cabinet do? And my mom would be like, protect China. I'm like, oh, mom. Because Russians, they don't understand literally. They understand physically. Okay, relax. Like, relax. And like, in addition to, like, you know, having to teach them the citizenship test, I had to explain to them Sesame Street, which is kind of rough, you know, and she'd be like, I don't understand. Why is the bird such a big?
How is the bird such
and
a
the
big?
count such a Jewish?
Oh.
And you such a gay?
Oh.
In all honesty, rainbows. Bert and Ernie did not turn me gay. People don't turn people gay. Skittles do. Skittles. It is true. Like, warning, once you taste the rainbow, you will swallow. Everything but your pride, because us gays, we love parades and we love pride. Yes, we do. We're very proud. We love pride. So true. Do you want to know, Chris, how to say gay in Russian?
Yes, I do.
Crayola.
Really?
Crayola. Actually, no. It's blue.
Actually, no.
No, it's blue. Goluboy. Blue. But do you know why it's blue? Because to be gay, you have to know 15 shades of it.
I like Crayola.
15 shades of blue. If you know what color cerulean is, you're on my team. You can tell the difference between turquoise and teal, you're on my team. Like, I knew that I was gay when my parents got me that 64 count box of crayons. Oh yeah, I was running around the house being like, Mom, you shouldn't wear chartreuse. It makes you look jaundiced. Hot mess. You are not a citrus summer. You're more of like a burnt sienna. You're a fall. Burnt umber, maybe. And I love Miguel, because it's like, Miguel, you would look amazing in periwinkle.
Oh, I do. Trust.
He said
that's
trust.
The color of blue. In case you are heteronormative and you don't know, periwinkle is blue.
Yeah. And
it's great. If you want to know if your kid is gay, it's very easy. Ask them their favorite color.
Frida! No, I'm just kidding.
Mommy, I love aubergine. Girl, don't we all love a nice eggplant purple? Yes, we love some eggplant. Yes. You want your kid to be a little bit more butch, you just buy him a box of white chalk. That's it. You know that the irony though is that in Russian the word for gay is goluboy, blue. What's the word for lesbian? Pink. Doesn't make no sense. And then I realized that's why they call themselves Reds, because pink, blue, and aubergine were already taken. So coming back to America and growing up poor, I had to sleep in the same bed with my moms and my pops almost until my bar mitzvah. Disculpa, quinceañera para ustedes. But this is how I knew that I was gay, is because I was talking to Rabbi Berg, and I was like, do I have to have a bar mitzvah? Can I have a quinceañera instead?
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
Would do it.
And my parents, they tried to out-Jew the Jewiest of the Jews. And I had to pretend that I was an Orthodox Jew. And I grew out my Pesach, and because that was the way that I got a scholarship to the better school. And it was so hard for me as a kid to pretend I was Orthodox Jewish, because I found out Skittles aren't kosher.
Oh.
Skittles aren't kosher. This is when I became a Jew for Jesus. Like I had a crisis of faith. I was like, this is not, how can I believe in a God that doesn't believe in rainbows? It's not right. And I did what any respectable Jew would do. I started selling Skittles illegally on the playground. I did. I had a pocket of Skittles and a pocket of nickels. A nickel a Skittle. And I thought that I was all slick, right? And then Rabbi Berg caught me. And I'm in his office. And he's like, Igor, how much money did you make? Okay, go sell the rest of them. Don't do it again. So yeah, that's my coming of age. That's like you know my real deal. Growing up broke and all. Before I go, I just need to give some mad respect to my pops. My pops, he worked for the communist government as a tightrope walker in the circus. Yeah. He juggled hammers and sickles.
Yeah, he did.
And because every job back then was a government job, you know, and baker, policeman, prostitute, all government job, right? And so we're back in America, and he's very still like circusy, you know, and so like every morning it's just like bagels. Behind your ear. Oh look, it's locks. I'm like, Dad, that's not funny. He's like, no, we're just so poor. This is the only locks you can put on your bagel. That's all we can afford. And for my birthday, all I wanted was a transformer. And he just, you know what he got me? Grasshopper. Grasshopper. I'm like, I don't understand, Dad. He's like, it's a transformer. You just rip off its legs, and then you shove it in its eye. And then it transforms to helicopter.
Oh my God.
I grew up thinking it was Transformers, insects with no eyes.
Very
that was
funny.
Tough. That was tough. That was my life. So I totally get you, JC. I get you. Thank you, Chris, for having me, and Skittles too, even though she ain't kosher.
Thank you. Let's hear it for the Skittle slinging Jew for Jesus, Iggy Love Sky.
Good job.
That's great. All right, here we go. Real quick. Should TikTok stick around or take a hike? Iggy?
I think that TikTok should stick around, but you shouldn't be, you can only get on it unless you're 18. These young, as a parent, I think you should agree that it's like, I don't want to see my 8-year-old daughter twerking. You need to be 18 years old to twerk in public. I mean, at least on the internet. You can twerk outside and make money in the street twerking, but you just can't do it online.
On the internet.
Where it's like recorded for posterity. Like, no underage twerking. I'm against underage twerking.
What about you, Miguel? Should it take a hike or stick around?
It should stick around. I'm not even on it, so I'm assuming it's good.
Okay. You're indifferent in a way, I guess.
No, let it stick around. Enjoy it.
Stick around.
But I'm not on it. I don't do the ticky-tacky thing.
What about you, JC?
I mean, I say let it stick around. We got a lot of influencers filming things and dying because they're filming it, and that's a way to weed out the peeps.
Now I'm going to get on it.
Filming on mountains, falling off of mountains. It's God's way. Why stop God? You know?
Yeah. Why stop God?
Thinning out the herd, huh?
Yeah.
That's not funny. Someone just died outside of my place doing that.
I'm telling you, they don't. They
were on a cruise ship. I think they were trying to escape something, JC. I don't know what it was, but they were talking about some kind of show that they saw. I don't know.
I know none of what you speak.
And they jumped.
Real quick, shout out. I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Sy. What's up? Michelle Tittles. She said, hello, Miguel. Great show, guys. Ira Heffler's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Darren Maddox. How you guys? Welcome. All right, we're gonna go into our next round of trivia. These are worth 5 points each. Anyone show. We've seen many people come back in the last round. All right, here we go. Coily, Ugg, and Wrong Way are all bad guys in what cube hopping video game?
Iggy. Hubert.
It is Cubert. Holy shit.
What is that?
That is a very old Atari video game.
Wow.
I'm very old.
Wow.
I would have never gotten that.
I love it. Yeah, that's great. What year was YouTube founded?
JC.
Iggy.
2004.
JC.
JC.
2006. What?
Iggy. 2004.
You said 2004.
JC.
Miguel.
JC.
No,
go.
JC.
JC
2005.
Go. It was 2005. Okay. Jeez. All right. What's the name of the 1993 film based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsled team?
JC.
Miguel.
JC.
Boom.
Iggy.
Oh, bobsled time.
Miguel.
Go for it.
Miguel.
Go for it,
It's
Iggy.
me. Guys,
Iggy.
it's me. It's my
Iggy.
turn. It's
Iggy.
my turn.
Go. Let her do it.
Go for it,
Let her
JC.
Go.
Dun,
Iggy.
dun, dun, dun,
Don't do that music. Don't do that music.
And Iggy's just gonna keep saying his
Iggy.
name.
Cool runnings. Cool runnings, bitch.
It was Cool Runnings. Oh, that was awesome. Iggy. Oh, Iggy. I love it. What company sold 5.5 million shares for $15 a share in 2002 after failing to sell their business to Blockbuster for $50 million? Iggy.
Netflix.
It was Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? One of the biggest
I didn't know
failures
that.
by a business. Blockbuster
Wow.
should have took them. Blockbuster died literally 2 years later.
Oh my God, that's heartbreaking.
that killed
Actually,
them.
that's heartbreaking because
Imagine
now
the
Netflix
guy who-
owns too much.
Imagine the guy who was like, nah, we shouldn't do that. Trust,
Yeah.
this is a good move.
Yeah, I studied a lot of that stuff in business school, and that's one of those big ones where you're just
That's dark.
made a huge mistake in their business choices. All right, last question of this round. This country lost nearly 13 million hectares or 31 million acres to wildfires in 2020. Iggy.
JC.
Iggy.
JC.
Brazil.
That wasn't Brazil.
JC.
JC.
Australia.
Australia it was. We have 5 questions left in just a moment. I'm going to do a quick
Lord.
ad-lib speed round, and then we're going to have Miguel's comedy. All right, here we go. I just want it. First thing I hear, I'm just going to repeat it. This is not for points. This is just for fun. My favorite car is?
Mustang.
Mustang.
Ooh,
The cutest celebrity is?
JC
George
Coccoli.
JC Coccoli. I love it. I thought you wanted me to call on you. I'm like, no, but I was like, oh, okay, I get it. The coolest cartoon character is?
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. That's awesome. The state I
Lake
dislike most.
Titicaca, oh, Lake Titicaca. It's between Bolivia and Peru.
Oh my God,
Lake
dude.
Titicaca. Oh,
He heard
The
this.
the
He
state
heard that.
I know. The state I dislike the most is?
Arkansas.
Idaho.
Arkansas, and Idaho came
I have
out.
no idea. I've never been to Arkansas. So if you're from Arkansas, I just said it. I don't believe that.
My
Notice
favorite-
how this
my-
guy didn't
I
say
don't-
anything.
My favorite restaurant is? My favorite restaurant?
Oh, sugarfish.
Sugarfish. That's a good one. All right.
It is.
That's a good one. All right, guys, we're going to hear some comedy from Miguel Rojas. Here we go.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do something?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope everyone's having a good New Year's. My New Year started off a little rough. Everyone in my family got coronavirus. My mom got coronavirus, 73 years old. She ended up in the hospital. My aunt got it. She's 78. She ended up in the hospital. My nephew got it. His wife got it. Their kids got it. my sister got it. My brother-in-law got it. Just in 1 week alone, my my uncle died from coronavirus. My cousin, and that was on a Monday. My cousin died from coronavirus on a Tuesday. On Wednesday, we found out that both of my cats had fleas. Like that took us for a loop. That totally hit us out of the blue. We had to get them both defleed. That was totally unexpected. On Thursday, my brother-in-law had died from coronavirus. And on Friday, the woman that I'm in love with called me and told me that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. And my wife is still alive and healthy. So there you go. And that's all I'm doing because I'm only going to do one new joke.
It's one new joke. Okay, that's Miguel Rojas.
Yay, Miguel!
Catching me off guard, man. I thought we were going to have some more time.
Nah, man.
It was definitely.
You know me. Hey, you know me. I don't really put a lot of shit out. And if you want to come see me, you can come see me. I'm not going to give it to you for free. You can come see me and I'll give it to you. But
Yeah,
that's
well,
one of my new ones.
You know, it sounds like anybody that sees you dies, Miguel. So yeah.
No, they love me. No, honey, I kill. That's the difference.
I kill. That's the point. I kill.
So does COVID, baby. So does COVID.
Oh, I know. Those are all real stories.
All right, here we go. Guys, are you ready? Last round. Yeah. Last round of trivia. Okay, this is make you or break you. How many times is the word dude spoken during the film The Big Lebowski?
Miguel.
JC.
Miguel.
At least 1,000 times.
No. JC.
JC.
600 times. Okay, that's
Iggy.
too much.
Iggy.
300.
No. Okay, you guys weren't even close, so I'm going to tell you.
It's like
the answer
50.
I was looking for is 160.
Okay, cool.
160.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's
Dude.
that's very specific.
Dude.
Who did Tony Basil cheer for in the early 80s saying, "You're so fine, you blow my mind"?
Miguel.
Miguel.
Hey, Mickey.
It is Mickey. Very good.
And I even clapped. So, to be a little extra for the clap. I'm just
All right. Shaquille O'Neal is one. I don't know what the hell I wrote here. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the greatest showmen in sports entertainment, right? He proved that a few nights ago when he appeared in what?
Miguel.
I heard Iggy.
Oh,
Golden Globes?
No.
Miguel.
JC.
Miguel.
Wrestling.
It was wrestling. Yeah, he was on TNT's All Elite Wrestling League. Yep.
Good for him.
And for an extra point, he got pushed through 2 tables.
Hell yeah, but there's no extra points here.
I know, I'm just being a dick.
This is my corner, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, relax. Cálmate, güey. Cálmate.
All right. How much was the fine? Another Blockbuster question. How much was the fine at Blockbuster if you were unkind and didn't rewind?
JC.
Miguel.
JC.
I think it was $5.
Iggy.
No. Iggy.
Miguel.
None.
No.
Miguel.
Miguel.
$2.
No.
The answer I'm looking for is 50 cents.
Oh, that's no wonder why they went out of business.
When you said, I know that's why. No wonder they went out of business. Fucking lame.
$2.
$2 or JC, they would have been capitalizing on $5.
Jeez Louise.
That's whack.
I worked at Blockbuster for 8 months.
Did you really? Best 8 months of your life, I imagine.
I mean, it was a dumb job. It was one of those jobs where it like takes no brains whatsoever to work there. But the best part was I could just bring home movies every night. You know, that was when I was like 18, 19, something like that. All right.
Did you rewind them?
No, we had a machine that would rewind them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Last question. God, I'm just thinking of weird shit. You can purchase a brick for $250 with this trendy brand's logo on it.
A brick.
Iggy.
Iggy.
Home Depot?
No, that's a good guess.
Miguel.
I like that guess. Go for it, Miguel.
I don't know if this is gonna, but I know that at the Raiders' new stadium, for $200, you can purchase a brick and have your name put on in front of the stadium.
No, that's a donor thing. A lot of donors do that. They have a. What? Go for it, JC.
I was gonna say the Dodgers. Then you can throw it through the window and be like, Doyers.
Doyer, yay!
Go for it, Iggy.
I like you.
The brick, it's got to be Metamucil.
What the fuck?
Funny. That's funny.
That is funny, dude. No, the answer I'm looking for is Supreme.
Oh, that's so edgy. That's so edgy of them.
The brand Supreme, yeah. So when Supreme released the brick in their stores, it sold for $30, and now you can get it for resale. It priced on the internet at $250. So that's what people sell them for. I don't know. You want to buy a brick that says Supreme? Go for it.
Wow, I'm gonna get right on that. I'm gonna order it as soon as we hang up. Thanks for that info. Yeah, that's I need one of those. My
Who
life
won?
has been incomplete.
Was it me?
I'm going to tally that up in a minute. Before we get there, what inspired you to do comedy, Miguel?
I was on a dare. I've told this story before. My best friend dared me. I used to be, you wouldn't believe it though. I was very violent and I was a very angry person. And, but I was always a funny, violent guy. Like I would stab you and make a joke about it. And then my best friend dared me to do comedy, and I love him for it, Mondo, he dared me. And then there's a comedian up in San Francisco named Dave Nunez, really funny. Please, if you guys ever get a chance to check him out, he lives up in the Bay. He still is my mentor, and both of those guys were like the first two people that believed in me. And ever since then, it's I've been able to do TV, movies, and comedy because of those two guys believed that this overweight, handsome man with tattoos can make people laugh. So that's how I got into it.
Awesome. How about you, JC?
I would listen to comedy records with my mom. And I just was like, that's it. That's how I'm going to do it. I didn't even know it was a job. I just was like, that's how I'm going to make money. And it was pretty impressive. She would put on like record after record after record. Like I don't even remember music being played. I just remember comedy being played on records.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And that's that.
What about you, Iggy?
So when we moved to America, my mom's wanted my life to be easier, so she named me Igor. And in high school, they had a pep rally, and they, 2,500 kids, and we'd be we were in the gym, and the principal would call people down to play games in front of the whole school, and it's like, next we have a freshman, Igor, and thousands of kids laughed at me, and thousands of parents laughed at me, and thousands of teachers laughed at me, and I started to cry, and I ran out the gym, and I kept running down the hall, and I kept running until I couldn't hear them laugh, and I said to myself, never again, never again. And now I'm a comedian, and that's all I want. I want it every single day. I want it every single day. And I realized that why I've gotten into comedy is I'm trying to reclaim that laughter. And so when I get up on stage, you laugh on my terms. You laugh when I tell you.
Yeah.
It's the way for me to heal myself and take control and be like, no, it's my turn. It's my turn. And that's why I do comedy.
Yeah.
That's a big high school. Yeah, thousands of teachers there.
Yeah, thousands.
Big ass high school.
I mean, it was massive.
God damn.
Awesome. Well, everyone knows my story if they haven't heard it before. I got into it, Iggy. I don't know if you know, but I got into it because I had my anger issues, and Maria over at breakthroughinnovative.com, she helped me through my 26 hours quarter to anger management. No, while I was there, for real though, I met a guy who was doing comedy, and my wife told me I needed therapy badly, or go do comedy, because they're always working their shit out, their own personal shit out on stage. And And so that's kind of how I got into it. So I was just kind of sitting between baseball bat and kneecaps to my left, and just had one of those epiphanies. Like, I'm gonna go do something different. Anyways, real quick, tallied up the scores. The person who won third place is Iggy. Iggy won third place with 15 points. Good job.
My first time.
Oh no.
We're gonna win, Spaghetti.
All right, the person who won second place, right? You get second place, bragging rights, with 24 points. Miguel.
Oh.
Yeah. JC
Man.
came in first with 28 points. Literally 4-point difference.
Way to go.
Good job. You guys did amazing tonight. You guys all got a lot of points. It's actually really good. Where can people find you, Iggy? Where can people find you on social media, all that jazz?
At Iggy Love Sky, and for all my female comedians out there, Misfit Toys Comedy. During the pandemic, I took a beat and I really thought about how can I be of service and what am I passionate about. And toxic masculinity beat me down growing up, and it was always the strong, independent women that picked me up. And so my way of giving back to the community is to promote female voices in comedy. So if you're a female that needs some comedy in your life, Misfit Toys Comedy, and you can all find me at Iggy Love Sky.
Love it, dude. Love it. How about you, Miguel?
Just on the Instagrammy, Instagram, what is it? The real Miguel Rojas, and then Twitter, Miguel is funny. That's it.
And you, JC?
I'm upset. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
I'm ready to
tore
go.
that motherfucker down, bitch. You guys can find me on social media. I'm on Facebook. It's always my name, my first and last name. It's super simple. I love talking to people. I love talking to fans. I love catching up. I did a social media detox for February. It was really nice. I actually stepped back from it all, but I'm back now. I'm popping in and out. So I'd love to hear from everybody, to say hi, specifically you, Miguel, so I can see what a whiny bitch looks like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do me a favor. Go watch the movie on Hulu and Amazon.
Called Locating Silver Lake.
Go watch my movie. I need the residuals. I'm not that good of a comedian. Just go watch my movie. It's on Hulu.
All right, guys.
Netflix,
if you're checking out my guest site,
Amazon,
make sure you
order
go
it on
show.
Just
Shush!
go watch my movie.
Shush! Go show my guests some love. You can see their Instagrams down in the corner. You'll have links to all their websites. You'll have links to Miguel's movie. You'll have links to everything in the description below. If you're watching this in syndication later on, please leave some comments below. Let us know what you think. We will see you next week, next Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a little bit different next week because the next round is starting in 2 weeks. But I will be live next Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you next week. Remember, keep creating, keep smiling. For God's sake, keep laughing. All right, here we go. Bye, everyone.
Bye. I won.